Nice to see you here.
Nice to see you.
We know that Monaco must be really busy, so thank you for taking your time with us. We were all very heartbroken by how the race ended in Canada, but I mean, like before that, the pace you showed, especially in Q3, that final lap was true champion. I want to share with you an ancient Chinese saying, like when the universe is about to place a great responsibility on the person, it tests their resolve with unlimited obstacles, not to break them, but to forge them.
Okay.
So like, I hope that helps.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
谢谢.
And just asking, like, past Montreal and now you're back in Europe, how do you handle your mindset when like everything within your own control is perfect, but external factors are still testing you?
Of course, Montreal was a difficult one, but honestly, I come away feeling positive because everything I needed to achieve, I achieved. You know, the pole in the sprint, the race win in the sprint, the pole in Q3, leading the race, strong battle with Kimi. And there's so long to go, and I feel in every year everyone has some unlucky moments, and at the end of the year they always balance themselves out, and we have so much time to go, so yeah, keeping the fingers crossed, but I still feel very positive and excited to be here in Monaco.
Yeah, we also have that series that you use all your bad luck, and from now on it's all good luck.
Exactly.
Yes. And second question, it feels like the public can be quite harsh on you sometimes, and it feels like there is a double standard. For example, when you speak up about wanting better paddock facilities for the drivers, you got labeled as complaining, and your professional delivery to the media being called 2PR. And many fans find that very unfair and frustrating, and they feel like just like anyone who truly follows your journey knows you as a very honest, dedicated, and just simply maintain a very high professionalism. So do you ever feel a bit like painful to see all your genuine like intentions be twisted like that?
I think unfortunately that's the world we live in, and everybody has their right to their own opinion, and often a lot of these people who make these comments, they don't know me, they're not my fans, they don't know my journey or my values. So I think it's also important not to take that to heart as well, because I see so much love as well, which I really appreciate, and the things that aren't so positive, it doesn't affect me. So as I said, unfortunately that is the world we live in at the moment, where everybody has something negative to say. But I stand by my values, I stand by my people, my fans, and that's what means the most to me.
Yes, you have like words to your fans who feel like unfair and like not.
Yeah, well, I mean, to all of my fans, especially in China, who continuously support me, I really, really appreciate it. And also, I think it's important for them to spread good energy and positive messages. And as difficult as it is to see negativity, we should never lower our own standards to combat that. You know, we can let these people be negative and be hurtful, but we're better than that.
Great. Then I have 5 small questions from the fans. So they're very curious about your role as the director of the GPDA. What are your main responsibilities, and how are you using your influence to drive meaningful changes for the sport?
Well, the GPDA firstly started for safety, because many years ago Formula One was very unsafe. But even today, we're always just trying to avoid very bad accidents from happening. So there's a lot in the background that we work on, whether it's improving the circuits, improving the cars, but also like this season, there's so many questions around these new engines, working with the other drivers and Formula One, just to try and make the best engines and the best racing possible. So yeah, it's a role I really enjoy.
Great. Next question. Do you have a favorite animal back home on your farm in Queensland?
Oh.
Can you share some fun memories there?
Well, we don't have the farm anymore. So yeah, my parents retired some years ago. But for me, my favorite pet was my dog. To be honest, I had a Labrador called Alfie. So yeah, one day I think I would definitely have a dog again.
Great. Your hair always looks perfectly styled.
Not today, I don't think. I was
Cool.
I was on the boat this morning and it was going
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So
But do you sell it every morning? Like fans are
no,
dying.
So my secret is I shower obviously every day, but I only wash my hair every 3 days, and directly after the wash I put like wax in it. But then for the next 2 days I don't put any more wax, so I just have the water, and then I style it and let it dry in this position. But I don't like to style it too much. I like it to be more like natural. But this is how it feels natural. Like I didn't put any wax this morning. I just showered. I put my hands through my hair. It dries and then it goes like this.
That really looks really good.
All right, thank you.
We were seeing your passion for tennis. If you have to pick a double partner from the grid, who will it be? You can pick two for fun and for the competition.
Okay, well, I would say Alex Albon, because I have good fun with him and he's he's my closest friend in Formula One. For the competition, I would say Lance Stroll is probably the best paddle and tennis player in Formula One, so I go Lance.
Great. Have you ever considering filming vlogs of your life if fans are really want to see that?
Well, I think so. I've definitely considered it. It's also like this balance that I want to let people into my life and understand my life, but also the balance of privacy and trying to, because when I'm with Carmen, my girlfriend, or I'm with my family, they're such special moments for me, and I want to keep that special, and it's just a very difficult balance to strike sometimes. So I'm always thinking like, how is the best way to do this? I want to show as much as possible, but I don't want to compromise those special moments when I'm with my family, who I only see one time every 3 months.
Yeah, great. And last question, will there be a GR63 brand in future?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah? For sure. I'm hoping next year in China we can have some good merch and see some more blue caps around the
that's
the track.
Always sold out.
Yeah.
Right? Fans are dying to buy that.
No, for sure. Well, we're going to have lots more blue next year.
Yes, great.
Amazing.
Definitely, yeah. Okay, thank you.
Amazing.